Alright guys, so this is the part two to the suicide discussion. Alright, so a lot of you seem to think that the suicidal thoughts can be helped. I'm sorry to break this to a lot of you, but they really can't be helped. There are people that actually go and seek help, and after going and seeking help, they still have those thoughts. The only reason why a lot of those people are still alive are because they try and cope with those thoughts. They try and surround themselves with people that are enjoyable to be around and people that are nice to them and don't put them down. And for those of you that keep saying that, oh, the people that killed themselves are weak, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. They're not weak people. They're really not. Those people that have actually went through with suicide have had to gone through some pretty hard shit. And they had to have been the most tortured people in the world. I, for one, can understand why. Okay? Because honestly, feeling like nobody cares about you really sucks. For years on end, I felt like nobody would ever accept me for who I was, and that I'd continue to get bullied, harassed, and made fun of because I'm really awkward. I have a lot of problems and whatever. But I recently found some really nice people in my life, and a lot of those thoughts that I used to have disappeared. For the most part. Being around people that care about you is probably the best solution to prevent these suicidal thoughts. It's not going to therapy. It's not sitting there listening to how people are saying that you need to survive just for them. No. What you guys need to understand about suicide is that the people that are actually hurting and feeling these suicidal thoughts, they're actually probably needing people. They're probably needing somebody to tell them that they matter. They're probably needing somebody to jump in and save them from themselves or whatever is causing these thoughts. I, for one, have two different reasons as to why the fuck I'm suicidal. One, because of my own thoughts towards myself, and two, because of a lot of the people that I grew up around. I literally have had no friends growing up. I was literally the person that was constantly being bullied. Constantly. Year after year, day after day. I never had anybody until like freshman year of high school. I had at least one or two friends. That's about it. True friends. Not like, oh, I have a handful of friends that I talk to. No, true friends. And if it wasn't for them, I'd probably still be fucked up. But even having all these friends supporting me and being there for me, it may help sometimes, but when I'm alone and by myself, there are times where I do have those thoughts of suicide. And you know, the one thing that stops me from actually acting upon it is actually talking to people about my problems, because it actually helps. The more people actually express how they're feeling, the better they feel. And the more people push them away because of the thoughts and the words that they're using about themselves or how they feel, the more likely these people are going to commit suicide. So what you guys need to understand is that for those people that have been suicidal or are suicidal, you need to step up and actually try and help them instead of saying that they need to do things for you. Okay? Do something for them. Try and help them. Instead of pushing them into this corner where they have to choose between your life and theirs. Understand that these people that are like suicidal like myself actually need somebody. They need to be wanted or cared about. They feel the emptiness in their heart, and they actually want to feel like they belong somewhere and like somebody cares about them. The more people bash upon somebody that is suicidal, the more likely these people are going to kill themselves. This world is full of so much hate. It's not even fucking funny. Like, a lot of you have hated on so many people in high school, and now you're like thinking that it's all good and dandy. You know, half the people that you hated on high school and you bullied are probably extremely suicidal. I know for a fact that I probably never ever bullied anybody. If I ever did, it was to prove to them how it felt, and later on, I apologize. But that's a different topic. Point of the matter is, If you guys want to prevent suicide, be there for the person that is hurting and don't try and make it about you. Make it about them. Tell them how great they are. Tell them about what good their life can come to. Tell them about all their success they've already had in life. Tell them about everything positive about them. Instead of being negative, okay? The way to stop suicide is by being there for the people that are hurting instead of pushing them into a corner where they feel like they need to die. Okay? Okay.